What is up, guys? Welcome back to Jay Toonz. Today I have another review for you guys, another review that has been requested a lot, and that review is on the 2017 DuckTales. So let's go ahead and get into it. The 2017 DuckTales series was developed by Matt Youngberg and Francisco Angoles for Disney XD. After Donald Duck's houseboat catches fire, him and his three nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, must move in with their uncle Scrooge McDuck. The boys and their new friend Webby are very curious to learn more about Scrooge's adventurous past, which leads them on their own new mystery-solving adventures. Alright guys, now let's go ahead and get into the main characters of the show. First up, Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge is an old adventurer that at first comes off very distant towards his friends and family, but throughout the episodes you really get to see the true Scrooge McDuck, who just wants to get back into doing what he loves. He loves adventuring, he loves solving mysteries, so he wants to get back to that. To me, Scrooge doesn't come off as a greedy rich old jerk like a lot of cartoons portray rich people. In this series, him being rich plays a very important part, because without his money they wouldn't go on these crazy adventures. So I really like that. And also, he has a very good personality. He really cares about his family and his friends. Even though sometimes he doesn't show it, he does care about them. Alright guys, now let's go ahead and talk about the favorite characters of the show. First up, we got Huey. To me, Huey is the most responsible out of the trio of his brothers, because he's a junior woodchuck, which makes him not only love adventure, but makes him very knowledgeable about safety and makes him care about his friends and his family and even his own safety. This is why I love his character, because they could have easily made him the typical scaredy cat, Chucky Finster character, where he's always scared and he's scared about everything because, he just wants to be safe. But no, he loves going on adventures, and I love that. So to me, he's probably one of my favorite characters. I really love Huey, and I love what they did with his character. Let's go ahead and talk about number 2, which is Dewey. Now for me, Dewey doesn't have much of a personality at all or anything really going for him right now. I hope to see that change in the next season, because if you guys didn't know, DuckTales did get picked up for a second season. Right now, all we know is that he loves adventure, and that's everybody in the show. Everybody loves adventure in the show. So hopefully in the next season, we get to see a little bit more of Dewey, because I feel like this season had more Louie and Huey than Dewey. So hopefully in season 2, we get to see more of Dewey and get to see more of his personality. Now next up is the last of the trio, and that is Louie. Louie is the cool, laid-back duck who is somewhat money hungry, and you could tell because he has his own get-rich-quick schemes. You guys know I hate these types of characters, but for me, Louie, I actually don't hate him, because he reminds me of Eddie. He was tolerable, he was money hungry, had his own, get rich quick schemes, but he was tolerable. He wasn't my favorite character, but I did love his character. And Louie, in my opinion, reminds me of Eddie, but Louie's a little bit more different because he's more laid back and chill than Eddie was. But yeah, so I really do like Louie, but he probably isn't my favorite character, but I do enjoy Louie a lot. So next up is the trio's, the kid's best friend, and that is Webby. Now Webby knows almost everything about the McDuck family, but she is also extremely socially awkward because she lives in a very sheltered life in the Duck Manor with her overprotective grandmother, Mrs. Blinkley. Even though Webby is sheltered, she plays a very important role in the show, because she helps the boys and even Scrooge fill in the holes in the mysteries. She also knows, various languages and knows a lot about martial arts. She's a good fighter. So for me, I love Webby. She's probably my favorite character in this DuckTales series, just because of, she's just a funny character. She brings the comedy in the show, in my opinion, as well as, the kids. But the other kid ducks, but she brings the comedy, and I love her character. So her and Huey are probably some of my favorite characters in this series. And yeah, so those are the only characters I'm going to talk about. Those are the main characters in my opinion. So if you guys want me to talk about any other characters in this show, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll let you guys know my opinions on said characters that you guys want me to talk about. Alright guys, now let's go ahead and get into the animation. Now the animation in my opinion was very well done. I enjoyed it more than the original DuckTales series, even though I'm going to get hate for saying that. But I did it because it feels different than anything on Disney XD right now, or any cartoon on TV right now. It just feels different. And I think the reason why the animation feels different is because it has a nice comic style feel to it, which I like. And you know, that comic style is probably my favorite style of animation. So really did enjoy the animation. You know, it's your typical animation, but it just feels a little bit different in my opinion. Let me know if you guys feel the same way about it. But to me, it feels different. Now I'm going to talk about something I hardly ever talk about, and that is the voice acting in this series. The voice acting, in my opinion, took a while to get used to, because the kid ducks didn't really sound like kid ducks, but you know, they're ducks, but you should make them sound a little bit kiddie, you know. So they're fine. Their voice acting is fine. It just took a little while to get used to, so it might take you a little bit while to get used to. But the worst one of all was Donald's voice. Donald Duck's voice in this series sucks because you can't understand anything he is saying. To me, the old school Donald, you could understand him up until the point where he would get mad, because when he would get mad, you didn't really want to understand what he was saying. But when he was happy and, you know, just talking normally, you could understand him. But in this series, at least for me, I couldn't understand him at all. Hopefully they fix that in the next season. Maybe change the voice actor, or maybe, you know, fix it a little bit in editing. But Donald's voice really needs to be fixed or changed, or just done something with his new voice, or with his voice in the next season. So let me know. This is the reason why I talked about this, is because I want to know your guys' opinion on Donald's voice. So let me know down in the comments, do you like it? Can you understand him? Let me know your opinions on Donald's voice in the comments below. Alright guys, so for my overall opinions on the 2017 DuckTales, I absolutely love this show. It's such an amazing show. It's probably my favorite Disney XD show on TV right now. Like I love it. It's such an amazing show. The story, the characters, the crazy adventures they get into. It's such an amazing show in my opinion. You know, the characters are what's entertaining about this show. You know, yeah, you know, the adventures are awesome, and the animation is beautiful, but the characters just hold this show above all the other shows, because the characters bring the show to life, in my opinion. They have some of the best characters on Disney XD right here, in my opinion. Definitely can't wait to see season 2. I don't really have anything bad to say about the show besides the voice acting. The voice acting needed work with Donald, but with the kids, I think with everybody else they did fine, but with the kids, it just took a while to get used to, and after a while I got used to it. I'm already used to the voice acting besides Donald. That's really the only bad thing about this show. You know, the mysteries and the adventures are awesome. I hope in season 2 we get to learn more about the big mystery that deals with Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I don't want to spoil it, but hopefully we get to learn a lot more about that mystery, because we really didn't get to learn about it in season 1. And yeah, it's been picked up with season 2. That's awesome. So yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know, do you guys love this series? Do you guys hate the series? Does it hold up to the original? For me, I never really seen the original. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes, and then the movie of DuckTales, but I haven't seen, you know, the whole series. So this review is going based off of just this show, just this reboot alone. I'm not looking at the old school original DuckTales. So let me know if you guys are fans of the original. Let me know, did this hold up? Do you guys like this one more than the original? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, so I love the show. I highly recommend it. I definitely think you should go see it right now after you're done with this review. Make sure to leave a like before you go watch your DuckTales. But yeah, definitely enjoy it. It's definitely one of my favorite shows on TV right now, and I know I say that a lot, but it's definitely my favorite show on Disney XD right now, right above the Spider-Man show. And if you guys haven't seen my Spider-Man review, then go check it out. But yeah, so let me know all of your thoughts on DuckTales, the 2017 series, down in the comments below. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing my 1,000 subscriber contest very soon. I'm just trying to figure out what I should give away. If you guys have any ideas or any suggestions on things I should give away, that's reasonable. No PS4, nothing expensive like that. Let me know down in the comments below. Leave me some suggestions. And that's it, guys. So for all your collection, hunting, news, and reviews on Toonz, click the subscribe button. Don't forget, keep watching cartoons. See y'all in Animation Geeks later. Peace.